everyone, the JMH guy here. My name is James, and in this video I wanted to do an extended look on the brand new 2022 Ford Maverick subcompact pickup truck. It's an extension from a shorts video I did previously, so I wanted to do a more in-depth look. So please grab a snack, grab a coffee, juice, Sour Patch Kids, popsicles. That's what I wish I had right now. I have popsicles, but not Sour Patch Kids. Anyways, let's get right into it. So, in terms of the design, I just want to. I'll get more into that later. But right off the bat, I mean, it's nice and compact. It's got 4 doors. Yes, the old Ranger, for example, which was about the same size. I'm talking about the 90s or 2000s. It was about the same size, but it had a larger bed than this because it had the extended or single cab. But either way, let's take another look at it. So I think the design, some people may not like it, but I like it. And with the value and the pricing, it's pretty incredible. I mean, once again, if you don't already know, it's standard. The standard powertrain is a hybrid, actually, a hybrid 4-cylinder with a CVT. Front-wheel drive, keep in mind. To do the all-wheel drive, I have to double-check below, but you have to opt up for the 2-liter EcoBoost, the full gasoline engine. Practicality, best of both worlds, outside and inside, standard full hybrid, as I mentioned. Maneuverability, so that's what's really key about this. So if you're a consumer who lives in the city but needs much more space for their vehicle, but doesn't want a huge one like an F-150, for example, but like Focus is way too small, or whichever the case may be, this is an incredible compromise. It's really fantastic. Capability, targeted 5.9 liters per 100. Keep in mind, this is Canadian, so it's not. There will be discrepancies Canadian versus American. 2000 base towing. So keep in mind the towing for the base engine or powertrain, the hybrid, versus the EcoBoost is different. Available 4,000 pounds, so that's with the larger one. 4.5 foot bed. So most people need or prefer like a 5.5 foot overall, but depends what you're doing. For basic stuff, this is incredible. 3 efficient trims, so that's good, because one of the challenges for a little while was there would be so many variations in the trucks that it would be overwhelming for some consumers. It might be too much choice. But to simplify it, base, mid-range, and then high-end, that's nice and simplified. Technology, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility, Wi-Fi hotspot, Ford Pass Connect. Available 8-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system. That's pretty impressive. Once again, for this the pricing. Okay, so here are the 3 trims. This is where it gets interesting, in my opinion. So the base is the Maverick XL, similar to the F-150. Then the XLT. So the base one is the hybrid. The XLT looks like you might have the choice between either powertrain. The Maverick first edition seems to be like a fancied up Lariat or bragging rights, really. 8-inch machine, ambient lighting, productivity screen, push button. So really a lot of convenient tech features. XLT looks great. You get the actual alloy rims, the XL. I'm just impressed by the standard the standard options you get included, even with the base one. Because, quite frankly, if you're not towing anything, then even the base one might actually be pretty darn decent. Especially for just standard city or standard stuff you're putting in the back bed. It's fantastic. Hybrid or gas. So yeah, the 4,000 pound towing is with the larger, the EcoBoost engine. So I actually do like this layout. I'm a bit of an old school truck guy, so like whether column shift or normal, so it's going to be interesting with the Jaguar Land Rover rotary knob shifter, even though Ford's had it for a while. So yeah, this is great. I mean, if you have a couple of jet skis, it's just right for that. It's not too big. It's nice and maneuverable. Switch normal, tow haul, slippery, eco, and sport modes. Sand, mud and ruts and sand. Sorry. FX4 off-road. I would, if I was speccing it, I would absolutely get the off-road package because off-road package. So this is smart. Storage solutions for any adventure. So, I mean, it makes sense with the small size. It's a bit of sacrifice. Like, you don't get space in one area, but you get space in others. So this is smart. Cup holder. Oh, this is interesting. We're going to get into in a bit. Or ergonomically designed center console, under storage, dual pocket storage, 1.5 liter water bottle. It looks sharp, especially in this trim in this color. I love it. So the dash is an interesting mix. Looks very customizable. Parking with ease. Once again, it looks like Ford really positioned this for, of course, a little bit of the suburban, but more so the urban buyer. Because once again, Ford canceled out virtually all their cars except for the Mustang, and like all the cars are going to be more so crossovers, SUVs, trucks, some more in-demand vehicles in particular. Tight turn radius, standard rear view camera. So I mean, this is standard on I believe all vehicles because of the safety regulations. I don't remember off the top of my head. But it was made standard, so that's why you see it on a lot. Okay, colorizer. So those of you who have watched my F-150 Lightning pickup truck video, if you haven't, I'll leave a link at the end of this video for you to look. But I kept saying the whole video, I love the blue. It was a different blue there, but the Velocity blue here looks amazing. I think it's really sharp. I mean, it's just the right size. If you're not doing any serious towing, you need that extra space that an SUV won't have, or you don't need human beings in the third row seats or something. Shadow black is probably my second favorite. Carbonized gray is not bad. Cyber orange. I could see why some people would like this. Hot pepper red. Actually, this looks pretty darn good. So once again, the powertrain. So yeah, it is the 2-liter EcoBoost for the if you opt for that over the base hybrid, which is standard. As it said, the first standard full hybrid pickup in Canada. Okay, so here's a couple key points. So it is a CVT transmission. So I personally hate CVTs, but for this it kind of makes sense for a hybrid to get. It's basing it on more mileage and base utilitarian. If you're not doing like traditional pickup truck stuff, this is just right. Personally, if I had the budget, I probably would go with the full EcoBoost, FX4, Lariat, the whole 9 yards. But I mean, the XL, I could see the appeal. And once again, standard hybrids. So, I mean, even if you can only afford the base, it's incredible value. So, here's another really cool thing, the flex bed. Lots of utilitarian stuff. Multi-angle. So, if you haven't noticed, you can actually adjust how high the rear tailgate goes. So, which can be adjusted even to go along with the rear wheel arches inside the bed. So if you have something that's higher that needs to be yeah, okay. So you can put the tail, adjust the tailgate to be higher, so then if you have something like wood going across the bed, it's perfect for bicycles, just enough. So this is really cool here. If you have some wood, or wood and gold, if you want to call it that now, you can actually put it in. The way to design the bed is really clever to make the use of it. It's like a partial shelf, or parcel shelf, something like that. To use as a divider, so you're using your own stuff in your bed as your own divider. That's really clever. Yeah, right here. Here it is. So this is really, really clever. You just slide it in the 2x4s, divide your stuff, camping stuff, other camping stuff. That's really cool, and that's smart use, or smart design language, and that creates value. So once again, the cockpit. So seating. So it is a 5-seater. Lowered tonneau, ample. Okay, so this is impressive. And being the smaller sizes, that's impressive. Because the transmission tunnels or the drive shaft tunnels, whatever, no, traditionally make the rear seat, the middle one, have next to no legroom, and nobody wants to be in the middle seat. I was forced in the middle seat growing up, and it was I had to tough it out, but thankfully no more. But I mean, this is impressive. Just enough storage. Door pocket storage, drinks, phone, wallet, tablet, laptop, place for it all. 1.5. So this is pretty cool for adventure. So if like you're surfing, if you're in this, California or Florida, you're surfing, or you're going up north and you are hiking, great for a larger water bottle. As we've seen before, the rear seat storage. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Optional Bang & Olufsen sound system. Sync app link. Sync 3.0. So if you've kept tabs on Sync, it's evolved very nicely over the years to being even more intuitive. Okay, so technology that drives confidence. So rear view camera is pretty much standard on, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, like every brand new vehicle for the last couple of years, but it's very valuable on pickup trucks in small areas for sure. High beam headlamps, pre-collision, so a lot of standard safety stuff based on regulations. Blind spot, cross traffic, that's good. Lane keep assist, that's good. Adaptive cruise, standard stuff. Evasive steering. So this is kind of cool, actually. Avoids someone slower stopped in your path. This could be great if you're going up north or outdoors. Moose, deer, aliens. So once again, optional FX4 off-road package. That's really cool. I would totally get this. Yeah, front tow hooks, skid plates, all-terrain tires, the drive modes. Oh, okay, so this is interesting, really key to know. It requires the 2-liter EcoBoost engine, so you cannot get the FX4 off-road package with the base hybrid powertrain. You have to opt for the higher one. But I mean, you kind of, I would anyways, even if it was optional. 4K 4000 tow package. So once again, available for the 2-liter EcoBoost. I mean, I would. It's a truck. You might have a small camping trailer like you see there. 1,500 pound payload. Groceries, land. So this is great for urban or even suburban. Just enough for like soil in the back. Maybe a small lawnmower. Groceries, as mentioned. It's just the right size. That's one of the challenges I believe with the Ranger, the reintroduction. Because between the pricing and it was surprisingly cramped. It wasn't bad, but it was overpriced and undersized or oversized, depending the way you look at it. It was targeted in a very weird spot. The Maverick is kind of what the Ranger should have been. Okay, so that seems to be about it for now. Just going back up. Yeah, so once again, the 2022 Ford Maverick, I think a wonderful additional entry into the Ford lineup, the Ford pickup truck lineup, and even the once again. So the only really real competition with this currently is the Hyundai Tucson or Hyundai Cruise. The Tucson truck. Sorry, the Santa Cruz. So yeah, the only real competition is the Santa Cruz, but quite frankly, so far I'm on the Team Ford Maverick side. They're both. It's yes, size wise and purpose wise, they are competitors, but I think Ford's kind of got a bit of a renaissance going on, going back to the classic actual size, small size pickup trucks that people wanted, and it's going to be great to see where they go. Depending if you're U.S. or Canada, starts in Canada starts the low or mid $20,000 range, if I recall correctly. And then the if you're in the U.S., some people are reporting like even the high tens, like 19,000 something for the starting price. So it's going to be really cool. Of course, like anything, it can get up in price very quickly, but we'll see what people come up with. I'm really eager to see what happens in the aftermarket. And then in addition, there was the rumors of a full electric version of the Ford Maverick coming out, maybe. We'll see, but depending on the pricing, an electric Maverick, based on how amazing the F-150 Lightning electric pickup was, it's going to be interesting the next couple of years, the transition. So I'm excited. Let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the new Ford Maverick pickup truck? Are you guys getting one? Are you putting a deposit? Is there a different truck you prefer instead? Just please let me know down in the comments what you think. And yeah, and thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, if you found it insightful at all, please feel free to give a like, comment down below you enjoyed it. And the best way you can help support the channel is subscribing and turning on notifications. So once again, thank you very much, guys, for watching, and see you in the next video. Yeah.